Hi guys, thanks so much for tuning back into my channel again. So today this video was requested by my sister, and she was telling me like, hey, I love all your brushes that you have, and I watch, all your videos, but I don't know what each brush does. I don't know how to use them. So could you do a video kind of explaining different brushes and how to use them? So today I've already done my makeup. I'm actually going out. So I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on exactly how to use them, but I'm going to just kind of go over them with you so you can know how I use them. Obviously, within the makeup industry, there's no really right or wrong way to do things. The artists out there are so amazing because everybody has a different technique of how they do things, and some things that may work for one makeup artist won't work for another. So this is kind of how I use my brushes and what I think the best ways are to use them. But of course, I'm sure there's tons of videos and tons of people out there that have different ways to use brushes. So I'm just going to get into how I use my brushes, and then from there, if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how to use them, I'll definitely have that up for you guys next time I do my makeup. All right, so getting into it. The first brush that I go for, because I do my face first, I know I should do eyes first, and I tend to do that with clients, but not on myself for some reason, I don't know why, is a flat top kabuki brush. So they have a lot of these in sets. I'm gonna leave down below like some sets I definitely would recommend for good prices, but this one I actually just got from TJ Maxx, and it's a buffing brush. So as you can tell, it's just flat at the top. I use this to blend my foundation in. I use this to set powder on the face like this. It's just, I like it because it really blends nicely into the skin, and with the flat top, you could really press it in, especially with the powder as well too. This is a stippling brush. So you'll probably get a lot of these in your kit, and at the top it has like the white bristles. This is good if you kind of want that airbrush effect. This should only be used for liquid foundation. So you will kind of just take this and blend it into the skin, just kind of pressing it. I noticed with this one though, it tends to, you could kind of see like marks. So you want to make sure like after you do this, you just check and go over any areas and that make sure everything is blended. This is a foundation brush. This came in the same kit as this one, and this is the same thing. With a foundation brush, you use it to apply foundation, and you want to start towards the center of the face because you want to carry it down this way. The reason why is if you start down here, it could really build up and create that line you see on people when you could definitely tell if their foundation is not their face. Okay, next we have a angled brush, and this is what I use to contour and to do blush. So I'll kind of take it, contour like this, do a little bit of blush. I mix my bronzer and my blush together. That way it kind of creates a glowy, bronzy look. I also have a brush like this, which doesn't have the curve. So this is also good for doing blush because it's the circular. So you could just kind of take it, blend it upwards. A fan brush. So this brush is amazing for highlighting. So I'll put more highlighter on because you can never have enough highlighter. So I'll show you guys how I use this. So you could take your highlighting kit, dip it right in, and then just kind of put it right above the cheekbone. I like how it kind of like falls right, onto the top of your cheeks using this brush. You could do it on your nose, because if you were to use a thick brush like this, it could really just get to be too crazy and just a little bit too much. And then another one for the face is a beauty blender. This one I just got in the mail from Mikasa Beauty, and I'm obsessed with it. At first I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, like I've got ones like this before from like TJ Maxx or wherever, and they're so hard, and you're like trying to put the foundation on, you can't even get it into your skin. This one is just like the Beauty Blender, the original one, which is my favorite, but it's super, super soft. It really blends the foundation so well into your skin. And I like how this one, different from the Beauty Blender, has kind of this rounded top, so you could kind of get in there to do like the under eyes and even like a contour. So I definitely recommend this brush. Brush. Beauty Blender. And I have a code because I'm now partnered with them. So I have a special code to use to get 25% off your order. So definitely recommend trying this. I think it's only like $12 and you get 25% off. So super cheap, worth to try. Okay, now moving on to the eyes. This is the part where it gets a little tricky, and I think where people get a little confused. So favorite favorite brush ever is the blending brush. As you can see, it's kind of shaped like this. You guys probably have one in your makeup kit. If you don't, I recommend purchasing this. I got this one from Mikasa Beauty as well too, and I have the discount code, so if you guys want to purchase one, it's my favorite brush. So you have to have one of these. So for this is what you use to blend the top above the crease of the eye. So right up here, you'll just kind of go back and forth, blend the darker colors into here, and it's just this blending brush is used to blend, not create any like harsh lines. And you could use this when you first start doing your eyes. You could use it towards the end of your eyes. I will do a tutorial on this so you can see exactly how to use this, but this is what the main use is for blending. So doing this transition color up here, blending in any dark colors out here, all that kind of stuff. Now, another brush I use is a tapered brush like this. This one is by e.l.f. It's called the Blending Eye Brush, but it is tapered at the top compared to this one. As you can see, this one's a lot bigger. This one is a lot smaller. So this one I use to do kind of a cut crease and to kind of really get that crease. So this was in my Morphe video as well too. So you'll take this and just really pack on that darker color right in through this area. This is more used to pack more color on instead of blending, okay? Even though it's called a blending brush. And in your kit, you might also have one that is a little bit more tapered as well, but has kind of a slant. I love this kind of brush too, because this is really good to do the crease, to pack any color and get a little bit more than with the blending brush, okay? Another essential brush is a blending brush. It's a little bit more tapered at the top. So you'll see these are the two different sizes. One is a little bit more tapered going in. So this one I like to kind of use to blend that dark crease I did, but it's not as wide as this, so it's not going to get as much color everywhere. Okay. Another essential brush for the eye is a flat brush like this. This is used to pack on that lighter shadow onto the lid. Okay, and also you could get like 2 of them, and I use it for concealer because it's small. You know, you want to get up in there with the concealer. You don't want to be using this huge foundation brush. And then a flat brush like this. This is the Laura Mercier flat eyeliner brush. This is what I use to do my eyeliner underneath my eyes. I don't use liner, I use shadow. And you could also use it to do like liner on top of the eye too. So this is an essential brush. Definitely get this into your kit if you don't have it already. And then last but not least is for the brows. These are also 2 kind of like tapered brushes that I use, similar to the Laura Mercier one. But I like to keep this one just for eyeliner and these 2 kind of for eyebrows. So I mentioned I use my brow pomade. Go ahead and draw on my brows using this. So these are all the brushes I use on a daily basis. So I will do a tutorial showing how to use all of these, but I just wanted to kind of do a talk through so that way you could kind of see how I use them, and hopefully you learned something from this. Leave a comment down below if you liked the video and if you want me to check out your channel as well. And also I will have that tutorial up for you soon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great night.